That new game smells wearing off. Let's just get down to business.
Yo guys, we are back again with another stream of the Outer Worlds 2 Part 2. Hope you guys doing well. Let me adjust my settings. मैंने क्या करना था? कुछ तो करना था. ऑडियो वापस सही है. ऑफिस का भी सही चल रहा है अभी कल से. बस ये इसका ये लोचा है. लेटेंसी वन. वो बंद कर दिया था उसके बाद कोई लोचा नहीं हुआ. हाँ, सबटाइटल्स. सबटाइटल्स कहाँ पे थे? ये सही है. ट्रांसपेरेंसी 50%. 50%. %30% ठीक है. टाइटल तो ठीक है. कटसीन वाले सबटाइटल्स कहाँ हैं? एक्सरसाइज. अरे हाँ, ये अभी ये तो मैं भूल ही गया ना. इसमें थर्ड पर्सन भी कर सकते हैं. फर्स्ट पर्सन में खेलो, थर्ड पर्सन में खेलो. ये तो मैं भूल ही गया था. इसमें टीपीपी में भी खेल सकते हैं. हाँ ये ओके अभी सही है.
What can I do for you?
अभी देखते हैं टीपीपी में कैसे होता है.
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together.
अजीब ही लग रहे हैं टीपीपी. जैसा लगा आर्क राइडर कर रहे हो. आर्क राइडर्स नहीं, इसे कंट्रोल वो देखना था ना. सेपरेट वो सोप कैसे होता है. पर्सपेक्टिव व्यू. हाँ, यूजर शोल्डर्स. हाँ अभी ठीक है ना. अरे हाँ, इसमें बात है. अच्छा ये कैमरा चेंज कर. देखो आप इसे ग्राफिक्स पे लोचा हो रहा है. कल सही चल रहा था पता नहीं. बैलेंस रखो, ये तो वो फिर रखो इसका भी का भी।
Devised the paradigm, a meticulously designed marvel where, if each of us does our part, produces glorious bounty for all. Naturally, sometimes challenges do
अबे ठीक
arise.
है,
We all know how invasive species
बट ये टीपीपी में है।
balance even the most robust
ओ
ecosystem,
काफी है
like
दूर।
those nettlesome raptidons or the base
एपीपी में ही
individuals
अच्छा मेरे को लगता है ये
and
गेम।
his choice. Though don't fret, the system is resilient.
ऐसा तो नहीं 60 हर्ट्ज पे रखा है इसलिए। टीपीपी में है अलग, हाँ अभी स्मूथ है सर।
Now, more than ever, we must all do our part.
आर्क रेडियस खेल रहे हो वैसा फील है।
Keep
इसी काउंट रखे।
your job with pride. Keep informing on your neighbors.
रेसिंग ऑन ही रखना चाहिए सर,
Ever.
स्मूथ
But
प्राइमरी।
prudence dictates we give it a little extra added zeal for now, just to offset any
टीपीपी में अपना बंदा कैसे देख रहे हैं? तो फर्स्ट पार्ट में नहीं था ऑप्शन। मेन क्वेस्ट कौन सी? मेन क्वेस्ट करनी है, मेन क्वेस्ट।
Under protectorate law,
एपीपी में ही खेल दो भाई।
inform you that you have entered a recreant locality. Record states as follows. All inhabitants are declared treasonous
Almost missed the routine certitude of my assigned profession.
and or
रीजन, हाँ बराबर। मैं भी सोचू ये मैप कल तो दिख रहा था। आजकल अरे यार यही है।
indoctrinatory falsity. Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Everyone knows the paradigm epitomizes the pinnacle of social order. Why? Because the matriarch herself designed it, and the sovereign embodies and executes on it. Throughout
फाइन शेल्टर। अभी वो मिशन दिखा रहा है, अभी
out of balance,
अलग दिखा रहा है।
individualism ran rampant. Depletion of resources and lack of community led to terrible suffering. Poor dears didn't have
Look who's back.
the benevolent hand of the sovereign to guide them. Here
I had a nightmare that the matriarch didn't gift us the paradigm, and we were left to scramble for purpose and profit like Auntie's workers.
we have community, purpose, time for recreation. We sleep well. Work isn't strenuous or stressful. Food
शेल्टन को फाइंड करना है, यहाँ पर शेल्टन को ढूंढना है। शेल्टन भाई
everything we need. Prudence dictates we take a moment
वो साइड क्वेस्ट करेंगे तब जाके वो मेन क्वेस्ट का ओपन होगा।
to thank the sovereign.
ये साइड क्वेस्ट करना ही पड़ेगा।
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to the protectorate. We're all in this together.
The matriarch chose Eden because she defined it as the perfect ecosystem.
शेडर्स की जरूरत
This is
नहीं
all going perfectly according to the paradigm, I guess.
You walked in here under your own steam and appear reasonably free of cuts, burns, or weeping lesions. So,
बेकार हुआ
I
थोड़ा
assume
बहुत
you're
वो
presently
फ्रंट ड्रॉप
devoid
हो
of
रहा था
mortiferous injuries. Good. Because we've got more of that than we can
स्मूथ
handle.
नहीं फील हो रहा था फ्रंट ड्रॉप तो नहीं हो रहा था
You haven't heard? When Antes invaded, they broke the seawall. Flooded nearly half the town below, where most of the domiciles were. A number of our subjects drowned. Others got concussed, or even crushed. A few were electrocuted or exposed to caustics. Took a while for our water purifier to catch up, so some drank tainted water, which is not good for you at all. I'm glad it's working again. All right. Well, don't let me keep you.
Prudence. I wish everyone's neighbor Prudence was my actual neighbor.
मैं भी ठीक है देखो स्मूथ फ्रेम रेट
Presently underwater.
वो पता नहीं ऐसे फ्रेम ड्रॉप हो रहा था या फिर रे ट्रेसिंग का शेड होगा
Word on the
उससे
wireless
कुछ
is
होगा
that Auntie's
Prudence dictates. Stay true, outsider.
50 सीरीज का जब से इन लोगों ने ऐसे
May you realign with
मतलब 50 सीरीज जब से निकला ना इन लोगों ने ऐसे 50 सीरीज के
Right now,
क्या
the paradigm needs our houses underwater.
Stranger?
Hopefully, it'll need
50 सीरीज के जीपीयू के अकॉर्डिंग इन लोगों ने
a short swim down to
सॉफ्टवेयर का वो अपना अपडेट निकालते रहे पुराने जीपीयू का लोचा होता है कल ही लोचा हो रहा था ना ये कौन सा लेटेंसी ये मैं ऑन बूस्ट कर रहा था तो कल गेम ही क्रैश हो गई इससे सेम चीज उसमें भी हो रहा था क्या ना गॉड ऑफ वॉर रैग्नारोक में पहले कोई दिक्कत नहीं था जब से 50 सीरीज निकला ना पहले ऑप्टिमाइज था सबके लिए ऐसे सबको निकालते थे अब इन लोगों को इतनी पड़ी नहीं है बस ऐसे ग्लोबली अपडेट निकालते रहे
We have community, purpose, time for recreation.
40 सीरीज तक भी ठीक था तब भी ऐसे कुछ निकाला नहीं था इन लोगों ने
Strenuous or stressful.
Prudence dictates that we watch our neighbors. I'm sure this is all part of
50 सीरीज का तो क्या एआई के ऊपर ही बेस्ड है
Prudence dictates
मोस्टली वो फ्रेम जनरेशन ये वो वगैरह
we appreciate
trust the plan.
अपस्केलिंग पे
Preserve set progress. Sustain the system. Serve the
इसलिए उसको ज्यादा सॉफ्टवेयर की वो भी जरूरत नहीं अपडेट की वो हार्डवेयर पे बेस्ड तो है नहीं बस हार्डवेयर पे ये 30 सीरीज 40 सीरीज वो सब उस पे बेस्ड है पुराने जीपी पे वे किसको कहाँ ढूंढना है शेल्टन कहाँ मिलेगा दम दम टीका टीका मौसम टीका टीका कहाँ पे ढूंढे शेल्टन को यहाँ पे कोई बात भी नहीं कर रहा है ऐसे
Prudence dictates.
इससे पूछ के वो पता लगा लिए जाए कल वो डॉक्टर से बात हुई थी वापस डॉक्टर से बात करते हैं एक मिनट यहाँ पे क्या है
Naturally, sometimes challenges do arise. We all know how invasive species can unbalance even the most robust ecosystem.
रे ट्रेसिंग ये मतलब ये पुरानी सीरीज में भी बढ़िया पहले वर्क करता था इन लोगों ने जब से 50 सीरीज निकाला इसके अपडेट के हिसाब से फिर सब पुराने जीपी की मां बन करते हैं हाँ कहाँ किसको ढूंढे वह शेल्टन को कहाँ पे
Of
ढूंढे
course, it's
भाई?
part outsider. You hello again. Here to help, or just being friendly? Hard to say, since I don't know any other way. We have more sense of community than other places, which I couldn't imagine getting by with.
इसमें लाइटिंग
Before the invasion,
अच्छी दे रखी
Automex took care of most things. I had plenty of time for my interests. Forays into nature, socializing. Must say I do look forward to mealtime around here. Arcadian tenderloin in particular remains a favorite. Hard to find a bad meal in the Protectorate, though. Be careful out there.
ओके, ये कुछ ज्यादा बता नहीं रही।
Is now a bad time to report myself for mental refreshment?
Strange.
I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn, but voided. I'm just gonna ask. Got an old friend here on the island. The doctor who patched me up after Horizon Point. Ex-protectorate, a good man. Tracked on the Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit? Brief one, of course.
Animating this maybe.
Not sure he'd still consider me such, but that's part and parcel of the reason I want to see him. I had some bad years on my own. Now with you here being part of a team, this might sound a mite soppy, but I feel like I could be a proper agent again. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long, maybe. After I recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together for a spell, doing what we could to help folks in difficult spots. Fighting protective tyranny in small ways. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, well, all my directorate talk fired him up even more. I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the Protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action.
I think क्या सिलेक्ट करा जाए, इसको क्या रिप्लाई दे सकते।
Wasn't like I didn't want to take things farther. Hit the Protectorate weird hurt. But I still had my cover to think of too. I couldn't risk disrupting the mission. All the more reason the Earth Directorate needed someone in the system keeping an eye on things. Luckily, Val and I survived. I'd feel better about that commendation if things hadn't turned out as they did. We worked hard, but the Protectorate's arbiters and sentinels worked harder. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot. Yeah, that's what I keep telling myself too. Anyway, things weren't good. Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had before. We were arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Clean like. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him. Till recent. If the Protectorate suspects someone of having an independent thought, they subject them to some kind of chemical brainwashing. And these folks who get refreshed, they come out less themselves than before. More agreeable like. That's if their mind ain't destroyed altogether. I don't know how it affected Zeb, but it's high past time I found out. If it weren't for Zeb, I'd be in the ground. It's a debt I never properly repaid. Plus, I don't relish his last memory of me being a vanishing act. I owe him better. And since finding you, well, a lot feels possible now that didn't before. Much appreciated, Commander. Promise, I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet.
Apologies, but an automechanical's consider finding a human companion if you seek conversation.
Food is nutritious and plentiful. We have everything we need. Prudence dictates we take a moment to rightly appreciate it all and thank the sovereign.
Outsider? Well, look who it is. What is it? Speak your mind. Parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center to the south. Remember, do not tell anyone there what you're gathering them for. Now, please, make every possible haste. Everyone's lives here, save mine, depend upon it.
Ecosystem.
Ah, the itinerant stranger returns.
Pleasant atmosphere.
Certainly. What would you like to know?
Represent a fascinatingly
I know as an outsider you may not be able to understand this, but the structure of our society is sacrosanct. If any one subject does not do their duty, it puts everyone at risk. Ours was to protect Westport when antis attacked us, with our lives if the situation necessitated it. As you can see, we failed. We're also tasked with leading the rest of the subjects, but now that I've become a traitor, the only guidance I provide is to the few left here, and I will do right by them. Is there anything else? Farewell now.
individualists within Auntie's choice. Though don't fret.
किससे बात करें, किससे क्लू मिलने वाला है?
Just to offset any minor disruption.
Everything, literally everything I own is underwater.
Outsider. Don't suppose you checked in with Vigilant Hogarth yet, eh? Oh, glad to hear. Probably sprung an important task on you afterwards, I'd wager. I mentioned to the Vigilant how I'd reset my chef mech to prepare meals to my liking. Next thing you know, he puts me in charge of repairing all the mechs in Westport. I mean, sure. All the underlying logic's the same if you mull it over. I've been trained to run them big algae processing units, which are a fair amount more complex. It's just... subjects are expected to mind their assigned area and particular forte. So I was a mite taken aback. But I am happy to help the system abide any way I am able. Curativist Row is a fine sword. Pillar of our community. Might impatient, sure, but with how busy she is, we'd all do well to respect her time. Watch out for that wine trot fellow. Talk your ear off if you let him. Kinda lonesome, but doesn't let anybody near his place for some reason. Even before the flooding. Everybody else? Decent enough, I guess. Not to indulge in idle talk, but things have been different around here of late. Not at all overwhelmed or terrified of dying, though, of course. The system abides.
The paradigm affords us a perfect life of contentment and...
Well, mechs do all the heavy work for us in the Protectorate. Just like each of us, each type of mech has their assigned specialty. Takes a little doing, but you can readjust them. The combat mech can be reconfigured to oversee comestible distribution, for instance. Or mine or harvest crops. All you need is the know-how to retool their subroutines. And the right parts. Plenty of parts. Granted, reprogrammed mechs are never as efficient as those specially made for a role, but they get by, eventually, after a fashion. Much to do, truly. Toughest challenge now is upkeep of key apparatus. If that generator goes, for instance, doubt I have means to fix it. We lose power to charge our mechs, this place is done for. Final nail in the coffin, or similarly minded metaphor of your choosing. Not that the paradigm would allow that, of course.
The native flora and fauna.
What? Oh, yes. Goodbye.
Represent a fascinating...
Do me a favor. Keep out from underfoot. And away from that generator. Need it running to power our maps. Anyhow, what do you need? Still going on about sending a message, is she? Despite what she thinks, you'll find no traitors here. We're just trying to survive best we can. Experiencing failure in the midst of catastrophe does not a traitor make. Now that you mention it, he has been acting rather funny as of late. Always looking over his shoulder and such. We're off toward Fairfield with a gleam in his eye. Quite frankly, wouldn't be surprised if you might find something untoward in that abode of his. But you didn't hear it from me. Anyhow, you still haven't answered my question. Checked in with Vigilant Hogarth yet? Outsider. Why, hello. Whatever can I do you for? Outside.
Just to offset any minor disruption.
Gray gone astray? Book a stay today. Are you mentally refreshed?
ये कार्ड कहाँ से मिली? पहले तो था नहीं। Find shelter now. Okay. हाँ भाई इसका घर कहाँ है? अच्छा वहाँ पे है इसका घर। हमें तो ऐसी एरिया हाँ हमें तो इस एरिया में है घूमने को बता रहे थे।
Look who's back.
Herself designed it, and the sovereign embodies and executes on it. Throughout history, human societies were constantly
Ready to waste them.
अरे नहीं करनी फाइट उससे भाई आ जाना यहाँ पे वहाँ पे फायर शेल्टन बता रहा है यहाँ पे फायर शेल्टन हूँ बता रहा Unjam door, let's do it. क्या हो गया बहुत तरबी थी मेरी है चलो इसका तो एमओ मिल गया एटलीस्ट एमओ यार खरीदना पड़ेगा कहीं से वो पहले पार्ट में तो एमओ ही एमओ था इसमें एमओ का लॉस हो रहा है तो खरीद सकते थे वो वेंडिंग मशीन से भी इसमें पता नहीं वेंडिंग मशीन में एमओ होता है किसी किसी में होता नहीं लुच्चे वाला कौन मार रहा है अरे भाई इसका भी मिल गया इसको। क्या खेकड़ा बनेगा रे? लेवल अप हो गया लसू। कोई भी चीज छूटनी नहीं चाहिए। ओह काफी सारी है चीजें। अरे उसको नहीं करना। डंडास में से उठा सकते हैं इसको। इस एरिया में बोले कि शेल्टन का घर ढूंढो अभी। तो बोले कि शेल्टन को ढूंढो। और कोई काम काज नहीं है, सबको ढूंढते फिर। कौन है? अरे मारने इसको क्या मेरे पीछे हो? क्या ही चोमटे है साथ में, किस लिए रखा है इसको अगर मैं ही सबको मार रहा हूँ तो?
This looks like the place. No, I haven't felt this high strung since Horizon Point. Just hope he's here.
आई थिंक अभी ऊपर वहाँ पे जाके देखता हूँ, शायद शेल्टन का पता मिल जाए। पता अभी बता नहीं रहे कि शेल्टन का घर ढूंढो ऐसे।
Outsider. Why, hello. Whatever can I do you for?
Refreshment centers are there to help you. Don't risk falling. Perfect thoughts? Go now.
Simply say, trust the plan. Preserve sex
To
progress.
inform on a neighbor is a
sustain the
blessing,
system,
Prudence says. I'm still waiting for a few thank yous.
तो ऐसे ही इसमें
Inhabitants are declared treasonous due to insufficient
क्या
zeal,
बोलते हैं, स्लाइड कर सकते हो।
sabotage, and/or manipulative indoctrinatory
तेरे पार्ट में नहीं था ये ऑप्शन। अब ये शेल्टन को कहाँ ढूंढे यार, 1 घंटे से ही कर रहा हूँ बेकार में।
disdain our sense of community.
शेल्टन आराम ज़्यादा कहाँ पे होगा?
The matriarch
अरे ये रहा चौंकी।
appeared right out of the aether. just as I imagine our proud
इसका क्या है?
sentinels
लिप्स को क्या है?
like,
जामुन
here
खा के
I
बैठा
am,
है?
your innermost thoughts are known to me.
पर्पल
And
पर्पल
nobody
पूरा.
once hears from you again. Caught me reciting passages from a beacon to the cosmos, illustrating my steadfast fidelity. All subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the sovereign. That part always hits me directly. To quote my personal log, an essential passage, rightful and true. Charlton Weintrott.
Benevolent hand of the sovereign to guide them. Here on Eden, we all enjoy the full luxury the paradigm affords us.
Why, that's wonderful. I'm actually quite relieved a fellow customer like yourself somehow saw through my carefully maintained act. Others in Westport fail to perceive my true nature. I am hardly one of the herd around here. A reference you'll no doubt recognize from those keen Auntie's Choice commercials.
Prudence dictates we take a moment to rightly appreciate it all and thank the sovereign.
Why, they are certainly inspiring. There's this one character who just laughs at danger, says he hand makes his own luck. Is that not the grandest thing you ever heard? You and I are just like him. Get up and go-getters. Say, did Auntie's Choice send you here? Don't fret, I am exceedingly skilled at keeping secrets.
हाँ.
The matriarch chose Eden because she recognized
If I am not the person for it, I would be most surprised.
इसके लिप्स पर्पल है. सांप ने काट लिया.
I normally might, but my cousin, the warden there, freely
जहर फैल गया है कि
enjoys
इसको
up
मुंह
Auntie's
पे?
Choice sympathizers.
कोई जामुन खा के बैठा है.
Marilyn would grant no
पूरा ऐसे
reprieve to
पर्पल पर्पल.
family.
through the sovereign devised the paradigm, a meticulously designed marvel where it
That seems neither prudent nor wise. I value my neck and do not intend to hang.
sometimes challenges do arise. We all know
Oh, did you have another mission in mind? One especially designed for my unique talents? Of course. Toodaloo. Hey there, go-getter.
individualists with
Why, hello again. Any new business to discuss? Involving secret sympathies and sugary spoils?
but now more than ever
If I am not the person for it, I would be most surprised. Do tell.
your job with pride. Keep
Ugh, my uncle's child. That side of the family is obstinate and mean. No, I'd hardly risk life and limb trying to convert her.
just to offset any minor disruption.
That seems neither prudent nor wise. I value my neck and do not intend to... Of course. Why, hello again. Any new business to Oh, my assigned profession once was automectalier, but wonder of wonders, I was reassigned. Did you know that could happen? I did not. Vigilant Hogarth tasked me to maintain the morale of other subjects by reading inspiring words from the sovereign. I have become quite practiced at it. Of course. Toodaloo. Why, hello again. Any new business to discuss? Involving secret sympathies and sugary spoils? Of course.
Our enemies envy,
क्या अब मुझे क्या करना है?
disdain our sense of community.
ऑफिस इसको ही. इससे बात तो कर रहा होगा ये, पता नहीं क्या है हो
Why,
रहा.
hello again. Any new business to discuss? Involving secret sympathies and sugary spoils? If I am not the person for it, I would be most surprised. Do tell. I normally might, but my cousin, the warden there, freely enjoys... I possess an overabundance of both qualities, honestly. Yet I value my neck and do not intend to hang... Oh, did you have another mission? Of course. Hey there, go-getter.
led to terrible suffering. Poor dears didn't have the firm benevolent hand of the sovereign to guide.
इसको ब्रिज पर कैसे ले जाएंगे? ओके अभी
We all enjoy the full luxury the paradigm affords.
क्या है? Gather, take the money from gather it to save.
A perfect life of
ये LDA आईडी है पता नहीं क्या लेकिन क्या नाम है इसका
Whatever can I do you for? Out.
पता नहीं क्या नाम है कौन सी जगह पे है इंस्टॉल करते हैं मतलब फिर
Let me know when you need a distraction.
फाइट नहीं लेनी बेकार में टाइम और एमो वेस्ट नहीं करना निकल जा इसको बड़ी चुल रही थी मेरे साथ जब मारना होता है तब तो मारता नहीं ठीक है लिफ्ट एनेबल करनी है ऊपर कहाँ से जाए घूम के कोई रास्ता 300 कितना कलरफुल है एनवायरनमेंट का पूरा ऐसे लैंडिंग पे है इंजीनियरिंग 3 इसको रिपेयर करना है अरे यहाँ से जा सकते हैं रिपेयर करने की जरूरत ही नहीं सही है इससे भी जा सकते मेरा ध्यान ही नहीं यहाँ जिंदा बने करे
No, Jackson, don't! Don't fret. With these boots, I can fly. Don't die on me, Jackson. You're too young to be a crater in the dirt.
ये कौन ऐसे बुक चोरी कर रही है मर गई
Oh, law. I can't believe he jumped that way.
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but are they going to put us to the gallows for this?
What? No. That ain't how we operate in Auntie's Choice, Liza.
We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our workforce
Auntie
and
को
getting
auntie
stuck up
बोल रही
here,
है।
though.
Demotion to fertilizer?
No. Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time.
Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall?
क्या हो टपक गए भाई।
Tragically, yes. If you gaze beneath us, you'll find a slew of blood and gore in the gears of this platform's articulating arm. That's Ida. She jumped there as we ascended. I can't find
Ida,
no
okay,
sensible
Ida,
motive.
nice.
She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy, and she seemed happy enough.
Were you not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the endless inculcation we endured in the Protectorate. It can prove insurmountable for some.
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder, it's just impossible to cognize. No, wait! Please! You can't just leave us up here to die! The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little table halfway up the spire.
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to... well, to grind old Ida out of the gears.
Though the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent-like. But desperate times and all that.
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our two former cohorts.
Exactly! Because he had no idea how science works and thought the word thrusters meant he could fly. So, when I told him to jump, he opted for open air instead of where I told him to go. They're experimental. We'd not laid eyes on them before, but the data we found with them says they were actually designed to let people hop their way up the spire. If you activate the plasma thrusters when you're already airbound, they can give you a fair bit of extra boost. It should let you turn a quick hop into a surprisingly grand vault.
Plus, you'll have the advantage of practicing with them on solid ground, rather than up in the blue. Should give better habituation than poor Jackson. What? It's your duty as a subject to...
No, Liza, remember, you're not Protectorate anymore. So, what have we talked about? A duties only...
Discharged if the disbursement is dutifully deserving. Right. Sorry, I'm just a little flummoxed by being stranded up here.
So, bits, stranger. We'll give you bits if you get us down before we starve.
Thank the Sovereign... thank you, stranger. We are eagerly anticipating a long life utterly absent of starvation.
क्या करना है? अभी प्लाज्मा थ्रस्टर बूट्स ये तो भाई अच्छा ऐसे डबल जंप के इतने एरिया में
Looking low on ammo there, Commander. I could help you whip something up.
के ऊपर तो चढ़ नहीं सकते। हाँ आई थिंक ऐसे ऊपर जाना है। पहुंच गई। हाँ आई थिंक ऐसे कर करके जाना। ओके वैसे मिड एयर में हम पहुंच तो जा रहे हैं और ऊपर से हमारे पास ये थ्रस्टर बूट्स पे बूस्ट भी मिल रहा है हमें। चलो मिल गया।
You're by our crop of Brachythecium rutabulum. They're found in bandages and burn tinctures. If you don't have that drive overloader, ascending may be a waste.
Lower the platform. ये कहाँ घुस गई? इसकी गाड़ी। मजा आ रहा है इसे उड़ते उड़ते जाने में। आज कल
That's it? It was that easy?
तो कोई नहीं यहाँ पे। ऐसे थ्रस्ट बूट्स यूज करना था तो ऐसे कूद के मर गए। कुत्ते की मौत मरो भाई। मैं नीचे जाकर क्या जगह बना रखी है लोगों ने इसमें। पहुंच गए नीचे। हाँ बराबर यहाँ पे और ओवरलोड करना है ताकि ये नीचे आ सके। इसमें डालना वहाँ पे डालना। कंट्रोल तो यहाँ पे बताया था। ये वापस to the warden। अभी क्यों नहीं आ रहा? अबे ऊपर बता रहा, पहले यहाँ पे नीचे बता रहा है, ऊपर बता रहे क्या बाबा से। तो मेरे साथ इसका भी नाइल्स के पास भी बूस्ट है, वो कैसे पहुंचे? एक मिनट, तो पता नहीं कौन सा जादू यूज कर रहा है जो उड़ उड़ के आ रहा है। मेरे पास तो चलो ये बूट्स है ऐसे, इसके पास तो ऐसा कुछ गैजेट है नहीं उड़ने वाला। कुछ भी हो रहा है गेम में। अब दिया ये नॉर्मल भी पहुंच सकता था, बेकार में डबल जंप करने के लिए। कहाँ पे लगाना है कुछ ऐसा? ये काफी कुछ इसमें कंफ्यूजन भी है ऐसा। इसके अंदर ही है कोई सी तो यहीं पे क्या लिखा है? एक मिनट, हार्वेस्टर कंट्रोल्स। कंफ्यूजन है सॉल्यूशन कुछ पता नहीं। ओवरलोड मैंने ले तो लिया, अभी कहाँ से मैं करूँ इसको? बहुत ही कंफ्यूजन है। कुछ की वगैरह मिली? पहले बोल रहे थे नीचे जाओ, ओवर ड्राइव मिल गया था, तो अभी बोलते हैं कि ऊपर जाओ। ऐसे कुछ ऑप्शन नहीं है, नहीं आ रहा दबाने का। एक और प्लाज्मा था वो आ गया, बूट्स मिल गया हमें थ्रस्टर वाले से। प्लाज्मा था वो रिसर्च नियर बाय, ओके वो भी मिल गया। वो ओवरलोड वाला मिल तो गया है बट इंसर्ट ही नहीं हो रहा।
Can't get that Andy's Choice jingle out of my head. Hey, if I start humming it, you do what you gotta. Anyway, need something, Commander? Sure, always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
अच्छा ये कुछ क्राफ्टिंग कर सकते हैं। नहीं अभी कुछ काम करना है। ये मेरे को भाई दिमाग का घोंसला करे अभी। ये क्या ऐसा हो रहा है भाई? क्या खतरनाक इफेक्ट है। कल भी ऐसा हो रहा था पता नहीं क्या। इसका गेम प्ले का वीडियो देख लेता हूँ। करना क्यों दिमाग का हौसला करूँगा। चेस हार्वेस्टर मेरे पास इन्वेंटरी में पड़ा है ये। ऊपर जाके देखता हूँ शायद ऊपर जाने का मतलब ये यहाँ पे बता मैंने शायद ऑप्शन नहीं देखा है ठीक से। इसके थोड़े अटपटे है। इसमें पहले वाले में सही था इजी था वैसे सब कुछ थोड़ा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है इसमें स्केल वगैरह चूज करनी पड़ती है वो सब। ये रहा मैं चौंक के देख ही नहीं रहा बोल तो रहोगे ऑप्शन ऐसे बता रहे साइड मेन्यू में है वो ट्राई ओवरलोडर कर रहा ऑप्शन। इसमें ऐसे वो अपने आप से कुछ ऑप्शन नहीं आता, हमें सिलेक्ट करना पड़ता है। वही सोच रहा हूँ कि ये ऐसे बता रहे ऊपर जाने का मतलब मैंने कलेक्ट कर लिया है वो ओवरलोडर।
Oh, thank
मेरा ही
Allah.
हकास।
I never thought of myself as a vertiginous sort, but being trapped 100 meters in the air will make you reconsider.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
What do you mean? You're already getting our urgently improvised extortive rate. Oh, that. Of course that's why you deserve extra. Apologies for forgetting. I was overcome with relief. Here's what I would have paid already, with a little extra on top.
Apology accepted. Okay. अब क्या करना है? ये बस तो कंप्लीट हो गई ना? to the warden. अरे वहाँ पे फेस्टिवल का ऑप्शन है ही। ओके चल के जाओ। इसमें ऑप्शन देखते रहना है भाई, पर मैंने जल्दबाजी करता हूँ। ओके खुली रखा कर। इससे बात तो करी थी हम, देखते हैं।
Have you at least seen about Ida? What? How do you know this? Keen as I am to entertain this, am I expected to take traders and corporatists at their word? Let me see that. Yes. Yes! This does appear to be hers. Unfortunately, there are reports of the Harvester having been repaired in the wake of her sabotage. Though her triumph may not have endured, it was a good effort nonetheless. Should Montelli deign to interrogate me for my associations, I'll be certain to inform him of her patriotism. Spare me. She would have expressed the same manner of joy upon hearing news of my atonement. Duty above all. A true Protectorate subject knows this. I am thankful for the report. Now I just require my fool of a cousin in hand. Be on your way.
क्या करना है? अब ये चार्ली से बात करनी है और चौंकिया आई नहीं।
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill.
ये शेल्टन से बातें करनी है पर वो पता नहीं क्या बात कर रहे हैं।
Outside.
पता नहीं शायद अभी वो उससे बात तो करके देखिए अभी इसके।
Hello again. Any new business to discuss involving secret sympathies and sugary spoils? If I am not the person for it, I would be most surprised. Do tell. I normally might, but my cousin, the warden there, freely enjoys stringing up Auntie's Choice sympathizers, and Marilyn would grant no reprieve to family. That seems neither prudent nor wise. I value my neck and do not Why, you're right. I am no member of the herd. I think for myself. You've convinced me. Well, all right then. I will pack my things and head out in due course. Glad this world has folks like you just going around helping people realize their enormous unrevealed potential. I, for one, am the better for it.
We give it a little extra added seal for now, just to offset any
Okay, finally ऐसे आने के लिए राजी हो गया. इसका भी मिशन करते ना यहाँ पे. इन दोनों का कुछ reunion की बकचोदी है.
Feeling distracted?
Outside.
Mental refreshment centers are there to help you. Don't risk falling prey to imperfect thoughts. Go now.
Howdy, Zeb. You look... well.
Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
Don't understand the nice.
Zeb, this is the commander I told you about. One in charge of the Horizon Point mission.
Ah, yes. The same commander who nobly ordered you to leave your colleague to perish under rubble.
It is respect.
No. I only dealt with the bloody aftermath. So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine. That would depend on what vision you have for Arcadia's future. Everyone seems to think they alone know what's best for this colony.
Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting...
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra! Fuck! It's all coming apart. That was one of my operatives. I organized a mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence. But obviously, something's gone wrong. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please. Do you think me unaware of that obvious fact? But as I said, these are my friends. This was my plan. Regardless of the risks, I must try and see them return safely.
Sounds like a mission for two of the Earth Directorate's best. Don't you think, Commander?
It has to do with the location of a vault rumored to house the Protectorate's greatest technological advancements, including its skip drive designs. That's all I'll say for now.
I am, without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you, should you be discovered.
Not to worry. This is exactly the sort of thing we're trained to handle.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
I'll answer what I can. If you must know, it was my sister. A neighbor reported her for some misconduct and she was taken to be refreshed. I never heard what her alleged crime was meant to be. The woman who returned was nigh unrecognizable. The injustice of it rattled me. And once I began to look into what had happened, the more discomfort I felt. Then I met Niles. He told me the truth about other colonies. Made Arcadia feel so small, claustrophobic, repressive. And my smoldering resentments became a full conflagration. Stop there. I know what you would ask, but I've done my best to put that unpleasant experience behind me. Please respect my wish to avoid reopening closed wounds. The Crabbles? They keep people away who might otherwise stumble into my operation here. I feel kindly toward them. Ah, of course. Hogarth and his unfortunate charges would be top of mind if you've explored the nearby settlement. I sympathize with the plight of those in Westport. They want nothing to do with me, of course, or anyone outside the Sovereign's grace, which has been to my benefit. I do believe that one day, the truth of the Protector's iniquity will be too obvious to ignore. But for now, not even a crowbar could pry open all those shut eyes.
Just a moment, guys. ये अब क्या करना है? यहाँ पे बचाना पड़ेगा, इसके लिए यहाँ पे वार्डन की परमिशन लेनी पड़ेगी ना, वो आगे नहीं जाने दे रही बहन की टकी।
Ain't nothing there. No. No target. Nobody around. That got a distraction for you. I'm at it.
Invasive element.
Disruptive influences. Reprobate.
मैंने गलती से इसको कमांड दे दी है अंदर जाने का। देखते हैं कि हम मारता है हम मर जाता है। यहाँ पे हाथ रखने जैसे करते थोड़ा।
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
आगाज हो गया भाई पूरा।
None shall hide from us.
मुक्के मुक्के से मारेंगे। क्या आगाज हो गया मैं मेरे से। गलती से उसको कमांड दे दिया अटैक करने को मैंने। हाँ ना कहीं से बुलेट ही नहीं मिल रहे भाई, किसी के पास एमओ ही नहीं। क्या कर रहे हो भाई इसमें? मिल गए, चलो इसमें से शॉटगन के बुलेट्स मिल गए थी। ओह काफी सामान पड़ा है। दुश्मनों ने मैं चारों तरफ से घेर लिया है।
Minimizing exposure. Target reacquired. Sure as eggs.
दोनों में से किसी का भी एमओ ही नहीं मिलता। दूध की बोतलें मिल रही है, काम की चीजें नहीं। क्या ही आगाज हो गया भाई मेरे से।
Disruptive influences. Recommencing hostilities.
हाँ पे हो, किसका आवाज आ रहा था? चिल्ला तो रहा था। ऊपर, अच्छा ऊपर ऊपर बट कहाँ से जाना? अरे एंडिंग मशीन लेट्स गो। काफी कचरा पड़ा है, काफी कचरा पड़ा है। ये सब कचरा भी दे देते। ओहो, खाने पीने की चीज भी काफी सारी पड़ेगी। चीज वैसे मीडियम हेवी वाला मास्क हेवी वाला ही पहनते हैं तो कराएगा पता नहीं क्या करने में कितने बिट्स पर है मैं अच्छा 5 6 7 2 ओके Bio mass pistol same ही repeating rifle
Can't have our fearless.
एक मिनट कौन सा पेन रखा है वो तो पता चला अच्छा ये हुक लगा के मारने वाला ओके कहाँ भागे ओ पूरा एसिड वाली गन है खतरनाक गन है भाई ये कैसे मरी पूरा ऐसे गांड दिखाते हुए मरी क्या वो मार लो मेरी बस मैं अपनी इच्छा पूरी कर लूं तो ठीक है हेल्थ का बाय करना पड़ेगा आ गया हेल्थ वगैरह बाय करना पड़ेगा मैंने गलती कर दी, पहले हील कर लेना चाहिए था सब, वो फूड वगैरह खा के उसके बाद सेल करना चाहिए। कोई बात नहीं। बहुत क्या स्लाइड करते हो। आज का वर्ड बहुत ही एकदम दिलचस्प दिलचस्प, क्या बोलते हैं, इंटरेस्टिंग। दिलचस्प बोलने में मेरे को ये जुबान एकदम लप लपा रही। अंग्रेजी का 14 हो गया, इसका 14। राष्ट्रभाषा में भी अभी दिक्कत हो रही बोलने में। अच्छा ओके, मेडिकल हील करने के लिए था। मैं सोच रही हूँ ऐसे हाथ डाल के करके रहे के बाद मैंने बेकार में से वो पेस्ट वगैरह की। इसको मार के ही निकल गए। इतना हमने टाइम वेस्ट किया, फाइनली मैं इनको मार के ही हम आगे निकल गए। गलती से इसको कमांड दे दिया अटैक करने का। पता था, मतलब ऐसा पता होता कि ऐसे मर जाएंगे ऐसे, कल इनको मार के मैं एंटर कर लेता हूँ इस जगह पर। फालतू में वो सब साइड क्वेस्ट करनी पड़ी हुई है, ये कल में 1 आवर वेस्ट हो गया। कल भी ऐसे 1-1.5 घंटे टाइम वेस्ट हो गया हमारा। अरे मारना चौंके इसको, क्या करते हो? ये खतरनाक है एसिड बॉडी गन। ओह चौक वाली तो खतरनाक है ना भाई, इसको भी चेंज कर लेते हैं। ओह इसके तो काफी सारे हैं, एमओ वगैरह पड़ा है। इतना स्मूथ चल रहा है, रेट रेसिंग ऑन करके देखता हूँ। दिक्कत तो नहीं होनी चाहिए, सही है। पता नहीं गेम ये अभी 50 सीरीज आने के बाद ना ये एनवीडिया वालों ने माफिन कर दिए सॉफ्टवेयर सपोर्ट का।
Thought we were done for now.
फिफ्टी सीरीज के अकॉर्डिंग वो सब अपडेट निकलते हैं। ये कौन है Ultra Wings?
We're not Protectorate. We're your ticket out of this hot box. Esculepe sent us.
Esculepe? Zeb sent you? Wait, you're Niles, aren't you? Count on Zeb to go.
अच्छा वो Zeb का मिशन है।
But it's too late.
OBS डिस्कनेक्ट हुआ था बीच में। एक मिनट, मेरा ध्यान नहीं। इसमें नोटिफिकेशन आया है, ये डिस्कनेक्ट हुआ।
I gather you haven't noticed the bodies in the pen here.
Oh, the others don't look like they suffered easy deaths. What happened?
Montelli, damn him! He executed March and Pharaoh outright, ranting about traitors. Then the Consul Sentinel arrived to conduct a preliminary interrogation. She tortured us for information. The others didn't survive her enthusiasm for the work. I'm only here because the Consul wants someone brought back to him, alive. Lucky me. Yeah, no time to powder my nose between beatings. Go figure. Quick though, before I forget or we're interrupted, I memorized the cipher. It's O2519W. Should help Zeb decode the intelligence we sent him a whole lot faster. Please don't think me ungrateful for your efforts, but I'm not going anywhere.
If you're too hurt to walk, I'm sure the commander and I can...
No, it's not that. I need the Sentinel to take me onto that transport. I want her to think she's won. And then, just as we leave orbit, I'm going to blow her pretty ship to pieces. Spoken like someone with a true hatred of the Protectorate. We'd have made nice friends. I'm no martyr. If there was another way to protect Zebulon and our cell, I'd take it. But if I escape, the Protectorate will pursue me, and everyone I care about will be in danger. I'll make it look like an accident. Mechanical failure. When I was being tortured, I saw some frayed wires near the fuel system. With the right spark, I think I can ignite it.
I have my doubts. Even if she managed to spark a few wires, that ship's bound to have a fire suppression system. It would kick in if there was any real ignition.
What do you propose then?
Not blowing yourself up for starters.
You know how relentless the Protectorate is. But if I die, that's the end of it. The Consul will turn his attention elsewhere, and our cause can continue in the shadows. Please, if you can help me sabotage the transport, then help me. We don't have much time.
Might be I could sabotage the transport from the outside. Make it look like negligent maintenance. What do you think, Commander?
The others paid with their blood to protect the cause. How can I be unwilling to do the same?
Yes, Commander. Stay put. Shouldn't take me too long. Done. Won't go into the particulars, but you can trust that ship will blow the moment it hits orbit.
Excellent work. I see why Zebulon liked having you around. I'd say I won't forget how you've helped me, but, well, you know. Tell Zeb what happened, won't you? That it was my decision. And I was at peace with it. The bravest thing I ever did was start thinking for myself. Everything else after that's been easy.
Good luck, Audra.
Likewise. And thank you both again.
लेवल अप हो गया गाइस, लेवल अप इसको ठोक दे क्या turn to Zebulon.
You've returned, but where are the others? Hold a moment. What's that in the sky? A Protectorate transport?
ये किसी ने फोड़ दिया, फट गई।
What the blazes was that?
Yeah, I'm so weapon supported.
What of my team? That wasn't the vessel sent for them, was it? Tell me they were not on board. And you didn't think to dissuade her? Damn it, Niles! Our cause isn't served by more corpses. I wish the success of this venture had not come at such a terrible cost. But at least it was not for nothing. Perhaps I was mistaken about your commitment to making amends, Niles. Thank you for being true.
Can't fault you for having doubts. But I have changed. I am changing.
I hope you'll both forgive me my earlier disposition. I'm not normally so surly. I haven't much to reward you with, but take this. It's something I had started on for Niles long ago. Hopefully it fits. This information came at a steep price, but I'll put it to good use. Expect to hear from me should our cause require further assistance from the Earth Directorate's best. Never fear. Next time, I fully intend to involve you in said trouble before it develops into a full-blown predicament.
Reckon I like the sound of that. Until next time, then.
Until we meet again. अब क्या करना है इस पे? अबे मेन मिशन कौन सा है? वो देख स्किल पॉइंट आ गया. Companions के जर्नल मेन क्वेस्ट करनी है. यहाँ पे फेस्टिवल. ओ भाई क्या आर्ट वर्क है भाई, सेक्सी है भाई कसम से. क्या क्या आर्ट वर्क दे रखी है गेम में. यहाँ पे एंट्री करने के परमिशन के लिए वो सब कर रहा था, मिशन वगैरह साइड क्वेस्ट. यहाँ पे मैंने इसका कमांड ऐसे देके पूरा हगास कर दिया. सिक्योरिटी की माँ बन कर दी हमने. कल तो मेरे को ऐसा लगा था कि उनको मार नहीं पाएगा, ये सब बेकार में टाइम वेस्ट करने से अच्छा है सब परमिशन लेके जाए. अभी मैं ऐसे ही पता नहीं रेंडमली ऐसे ही बटन दबा रहा था, इसको कमांड मिल गया ऐसे वहाँ पे अटैक करने को. मुझे तो पता भी नहीं था. आगाज हो गया पूरा ऐसा. इसने अटैक करना ही चालू कर दिया.
Couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
स्मूथ चल रहा है, ये समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. सेम सेटिंग ये गेम स्टार्ट हुआ था तभी था. ठीक है क्वालिटी रेट इज नॉन है तब पता नहीं, थोड़ा बहुत ऐसा चिपक रहा था, ऐसा लग रहा था. अभी एकदम ही जैसे अचानक से एकदम ही स्मूथ हो गया भाई गेम पूरा. पता नहीं क्या है. ये मेरा मन एफपीपी टीपीपी सही है. अभी इतना इसका इशू नहीं है तो बस टीपीए में थोड़ी देर के लिए देखते हैं। इसके पहले टीपीपी में किया था थर्ड पर्सन, पता नहीं चिपक रहा था सब। एपीएस तो नहीं बड़े ऐसे स्ट्रगल कर रहा हूँ ऐसे फील हो रहा था।
Why can't we just bury the lot of them? Oh, even my theoretically it shall take me.
से बात करने वो बड़े रोबोट को मारना है।
8 bodies. Montelli killed 6 more yesterday, and my shift
देखते
only
बात
goes
करके कुछ जुगाड़ हो सकता है।
3 more hours. Sovereign's mercy. I fear hanging all these corpses is beyond my capabilities, and I certainly need no distractions. What is it you want? Why would I do that? And be mindful, if you haven't your transfer orders, I don't have time to waste going idly back and forth with you. You are correct. If I were to let you in without apprehending you and placing you into these gibbets, it would cost me my life. Remember, the Sovereign sees all. May his grace be upon you.
You are approaching a restricted estate.
क्या करूँ मैं? अंदर जाना तो पड़ेगा। Guys, what? हाँ ये सही नहीं, यहाँ से साइड में से गली में से निकल गई। ये अचानक ही यार एकदम गेम स्मूथ हो गया पूरा।
Check out that. Might be we can find ourselves a way in that avoids all the muster and bluster. Not a bad shortcut at all. There's the station now.
अचानक ये सब पता नहीं क्या है, स्मूथ हो गया गेम पूरा। खतरनाक है यार, इसमें कलर वगैरह ऐसे इतने पंची लग रहे हैं, मस्त दिख रहे हैं कलर इसमें। दिल से गेम बने हैं, स्टोरी, ग्राफिक्स, कॉम्बैट, गेम प्ले सब कुछ ऐसे। अच्छा यहाँ से जा सकते हैं, एफपीपी में करते हैं। फर्स्ट पर्सन में मेरे को ये गेम खेलने में मजा आता है। ऐसे तो आर्क रेडियस ना खेल रहे हो, ऐसे कैसा फील हो रहा है? वो भी बढ़िया गेम है यार आर्क रेडियस, बट पता नहीं इसमें ऐसे खेलना नहीं आता इतना, आना राउंड भी खेल लेते। इसको असर नहीं हो रहा है, ज्यादा ही चमड़ी मोटी चमड़ी का बना है। वाह ये क्या बात है, पिस्तौल का डैमेज जो दूसरी गन से ज्यादा है। इजी भी खत्म हो गया भाई रोबोट तो। कौन मार रहा है ऐसे? भाई ये पिस्तौल खतरनाक है यार। ओह क्या डैमेज है इसका। ढाई 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 करके। अभी बाहर में इधर बीच बीच में ऐसे नोटिफिकेशन देते रहते हैं ना, तो एक तो दिमाग वाह इसमें भी रिलोड है। मर गया मर गया मर गया मर गया मर गया मर गया बच गया मर गया। दोनों गन में रिलोड था। वो पिस्तौल का डैमेज समझ में नहीं आ रहा है। वो दूसरे वो राइफल प्लाज्मा गन जैसा है, उसका डैमेज ज्यादा है।
I politely request you cease to fire.
इसका इतना डैमेज इसको हो ही नहीं। ये कहाँ से आ गया? क्या एंट्री भाई? अरे भाई इसका मजा आ रहा है भाई गेम खेलने में, बहुत ही बढ़िया है फर्स्ट पार्ट के हिसाब से। पैसा वसूल गेम बनाए वैसे रिलोड में बहुत टाइम लगता था। फर्स्ट पर्सन ही चाहिए, थर्ड पर्सन में इतना मजा नहीं आया। तो डैमेज हो भी रहा है। ये बड़े रोबोट एक दूसरे का रोबोट था ना। हाँ ये गन वैसे झाटू जैसी रिलोड करने में बहुत टाइम लग रहा है। अभी भी कौन बाकी? अरे मारना कौन है मेरे साथ में? चौंकी है नाइल्स एक नंबर पे। जख मारने के लिए मेरे साथ है, बताना पड़ता है, बताओ इसको। वो दिखाता ना गया भाई वेपन मस्त है, इसको मैंने इक्विप करके पूरे बढ़िया कर लिया, सही डिसीजन लिया मैंने। कितने लोग हैं अभी भी? आई थिंक सभी एंड हो गए, अभी भी कहीं से आवाज आ रही है। किसी हेडशॉट बोलते ना बेटे। अच्छा इसके बुलेट ही खत्म हो गई। बहुत डैमेज देता है यार ये तो। वीक पॉइंट में मारो तो पता ना डैमेज दे रहे वीक पॉइंट्स पे तो। अरे हाँ हेल्थ बोला।
Just give the signal. Go.
क्या टूरेट बनेगा? कुछ था?
Sustain the system.
लेवल अप हो गया गाइस, लेवल अप, लेट्स गो। क्यूरियोसिटी बढ़ती ही जाती है यार इसमें, सस्पेंस वाला पूरा गेम है।
Putting traders on display like that's one way to
एकदम
send
एक्सप्लोर
messages.
करने का मन रहता है।
Can't be too good for morale though.
कुछ स्मूथ चल रहा है गेम अभी, समझ में नहीं आ रहा क्या वैसे ऑप्टिमाइज हो जाएगा। ओह शांत। ये मोबाइल करते हैं। इसमें लगेगा तो अच्छा हाँ बराबर इसका ही है। मैं वही चेक कर रहा था पहले इस गन के लिए अमाउंट इधर इतना सारा परचेज करने पर पता चले इसके लिए है ही नहीं। इसका बाय कर लेता भाई ये गन का ऐसा आ गया भाई शॉर्ट राउंड्स शॉर्ट गन का है। नहीं इसके लिए नहीं भाई। हाँ शॉर्ट राउंड से पिस्तल के लिए वो तो पता नहीं इस चीज के मैं उल्टा कहाँ जा रहा हूँ।
Come, quickly. We must all bear witness.
Technicians Acna and Gastral, you stand accused of manufacturing a fatal flaw in one of our valued dragoons. Have you any last words to express your shame?
That dragoon was already defective. Oh, we were only rebuilding the logic assembly so that...
At last, the truth alights. I hope this belated confession unburdens your conscience, though it will do nothing to commute your sentence. On the charges of sabotage and treason most contemptible, I find you both guilty.
No. No, please! This is all a misunderstanding! We're loyal!
ऐसे हेलमेट के थ्रू मार रहे तो हेलमेट का मतलब क्या है या फिर वो बुलेट ऐसी पावरफुल होगी आर्मर पे वैसे
More loyal subjects executed. And valued technicians, no less. I cannot see how reducing our own manpower guides us down a path to victory. Wait, I recognize you. From Horizon Point. Yes, just outside the skip labs, before the incident. Didn't I set security on you? How are you here? Alive?
You got security called on you outside the skip labs? But wasn't DeVries already inside the skip labs at that point?
You must have been the cause of everything that happened that day. And to think I could have stopped you. Perhaps I would have, if I'd not been so vexed over mere demerits. No, I was only trying to be an ideal subject, without fault. I held a proverbial handout to you, and you bloodied it. You made me complicit in your crimes. What happened to Horizon Point? The Sovereign's family. Oh, Matriarch, eliminating you may not amend my mistakes, but at the very least it will prevent any more of your treachery. And hopefully silence you from speaking of mine. I hope you're watching, Montelli. What I do now, I do for the Protectorate.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
बहुत बक कर रहा है औकात से बाहर का बोल रहा था डाल लिया उसको फालतू की बकचोदी नहीं चाहिए ऐसे जिंदगी में आरआर की कमी तो है नहीं, और आरआर नहीं चाहिए। ये पूरा खोपड़ी खोल दिया भाई इसका।
Closing the gap.
इसका रिलोड का बहुत ही कहचे।
Fastest way forward is through.
ओ अभी कैपेसिटी बढ़ गई इसकी, 8 के बदले 12 है। कितने बढ़ रहे हैं, कितना वो मार रहे हैं। इसका राउंड कैपेसिटी बढ़ गई है, 4 राउंड ऐसे बढ़ गए।
Looking a few course slow, Commander.
गेम एकदम अबे मक्खन एकदम स्मूथ चल रहा है। इसका पहले बार वो था, इसके पहले जो खेला उसमें भी जरा सा भी स्टटर नहीं होता था ना, कोई ऐसा इतना ग्लिच हो गया, इसमें इतना चिपका ही नहीं है। नहीं इसमें ऐसा कुछ हो रहा है, ये सारी इसकी खतरनाक इफेक्ट है। फिर भी ट्रांजिशन जो हो रहा है, गन की, ये सब इफेक्ट है। इसके बाद भी गेम जरा सा भी स्टटर नहीं हो रहा। एक्सप्लोजन के टाइम ऐसा कुछ ये इफेक्ट में मोस्टली गेम स्टटर होते हैं। स्मूथ चल रहा है, स्मूथ की मजे गेम्स। वैसे एनवीडिया वालों का वो जो है रिफ्लेक्स सेटिंग में ये तो अपने हिसाब से बढ़िया चल रहा है। एनवीडिया वाले अपडेट दे दे के मॉबिंग करते हैं। पर जैसे ही अपडेट देते हैं पहले से बदतर अपडेट होते हैं इनके। इसके पहले भी एक मैंने लास्ट टाइम ऐसे अपडेट किया था, लोचा ही बड़ा, फिर मैंने वापस, मेरा नहीं काफ़ी लोगों का ऐसे मैंने फिर वीडियो में भी देखा था, रील्स में भी आ रहा था। इस बार पे एनवीडिया का सब अपडेट वगैरह बहुत ही वाहियत हो गई। फिर वहाँ पे क्या करना है? अच्छा यहाँ पे यार वेंटिलेशन तो है गाइस। ये आने जाने का रास्ता है क्या ऐसे? क्या भाई, क्या सेक्सी लाइटिंग दे रही है। जैसे लाइट में ऐसे डार्क में जा रहा है, शेडो में सामने के ये लाइट देखो। ग्राफिक्स तो एकदम खतरनाक बनाया है सेकंड पार्ट के। हाँ बाकी काफी कम गेम्स ऐसे होते हैं जिसमें बोर नहीं होता। इसमें ऐसा मन ही नहीं है ऐसा हो रहा है कि भाई इसको जल्दी खत्म कर दो। ओह शिट, क्या क्रिटिकल डैमेज दिया भाई इसको, पोपड़ा हुआ हम खोल दिया इसको। परफेक्ट हेडशॉट लगा उसको। अरे भाई मेरा कमांड नहीं मारना उसको, हर बार कमांड देना जरूरी थोड़ा है। भाई ये रिवॉल्व करके भाई क्या ही पट्टे से हेडशॉट है, खतरनाक गेम है। राइफल से अच्छा तो इसका डैमेज, पिस्तल का मतलब इतना खतरनाक डैमेज काफी ऐसे कम देखने को मिलता है। कहाँ जाना है? अब यहाँ से कहाँ जाएं? ये सही हेल्थ रीजनरेट करने का।
Restoring the balance.
इसके बुलेट तो पता नहीं कब खत्म हो जाते पता ही नहीं चलता।
Each part supports the system.
बिना ये पॉइंट अवेलेबल है। ठीक हो गया। ये तो पहले जो यूज कर दी हुई तीन नली वाली।
Seeking cover
सेटिंग कवर
for our beneficent leader.
The good shots are leaking outside. side, Commander.
मैं मारना है इसको इसका वेट कर रहे हो
I'm the one you need to worry about.
ये चोंटी है
Can I remain unsullied under the command of a rambling, nonsensical persecutor? Oh, hello there. You seem to have caught me at a most inopportune time. Was just, patrolling the sewers, monitoring for suspicious activity. Now, I must kindly ask that you vacate the vicinity. Your presence here is proving distracting, to put it mildly. Only patrolling one of the most vulnerable parts of the station? Yes, that's it. Very specialized work. Discreet, confidential.
इसमें कॉस्ट्यूम काफी अच्छा वर्क किया है
There's no need for animosity, I assure you. I'll abide, please. It's just that I
कॉस्ट्यूम
don't know
ऐसे डिजाइन कर रखा
The station's changed. It's become a damn charnel house, stained with the blood of my brothers and sisters. I don't know what to do. I just don't wish to die. I can't. Everything happened so suddenly. The day we lost Fairfield, people began worrying. A soldier speculated on how it happened, how the Protectorate failed to protect our home. Next day, they were strung up, which was understandable, even though they should have just been refreshed. But then another went, and another, until bodies littered the base. All the while, Montelli has acted as if nothing is amiss. I couldn't stand the bloodshed anymore. I ran to the sewers to hide, and have been here ever since, scavenging what I can. What pathetic act of rebellion could I enact that would not earn me a justified bullet? That'd be a fine idea. If only there weren't a group of starving raptidons that saw fit to make a den so close to the grate. I don't know. There's a lot of them, and only one of me. You're right. What are odds to a soldier of the vaunted Protectorate? Safeguarded by the Sovereign's mercy. I'll take those odds any day. See you around, stranger. Just as soon as I gather my courage.
मन तो करे इसको खोपड़ी फोड़ दूं नहीं भाई 52 की जगह पे नहीं जाना मैं अपना काम करना ये करूँ मैं रेप्टाइल्स को मारूंगा टाइम वेस्ट होगा सब साइड क्वेस्ट नहीं करनी मुझे मेन मुद्दे पे ध्यान देते हैं तो बाहर जाने का वहाँ से होता है इसका कंफ्यूजन कर देता है वहाँ से तो नहीं जा सकते किसी को नहीं आई थिंक यहाँ से ऊपर गई
ready yet.
Realize the paradigm. Advance! Striving onward! Move forward! Keep steady eye.
Back in my sight.
Replenishing my body.
Duty bound to stop them.
Moving in close. Sir, you think too much.
Let me know when you need it.
Charging boldly.
Distraction for you. Combat. Things take time, Commander.
Disruptive influence.
Ain't recharged.
क्या गुंडी बन गई उनका ग्रेनेड से ही मार एक तो मर गई ये कौन सा कोरोजन जैसे अलग ही टाइप का ग्रेनेड से अबे मारना इसको बहुत अच्छा क्या ही कर रहा है चोंटी ऐसे टीममेट्स हो तो भाई दुश्मनों की जरूरत नहीं आस्तिक के साथ पाल रखे हैं क्या है इसे फालतू में बच्चे भी कर रहे हैं काम आना चाहिए तब तो आ नहीं रहा मेरे को अकेले सबको मार रहे हैं तो फिर ये साथ में इसको क्यों रखा है समझ नहीं रोबोट यहाँ पे इन तीनों को पेल दिया था
We shall stay their ambitions.
डिटेल्स नहीं है गाइस
They dropped out of sight.
ओके भाई
Every component is
आपसे बच्चों नहीं बेटे सेक्सी गेम है भाई बोर ही नहीं हो रहा मैंने इसमें एक्साइटमेंट ही एक्साइटमेंट ये काम कर रहा तो इसमें से सड़े हुए आर्मर कौन से हैं कितनी जरूरत है वो बताना चाहिए लाइट लिखा है उसको भेज देगा। इतने भी रिपीटेटिव हो रहा है।
What now? Ah, an intruder. Of course. I was warned the paradigm would test me, and here
Intruder बोल दिया guys हमें।
Yes.
दोगलेपन की भी
Dispatching you may yet grant me the opportunity to show my unimpeachable quality.
Seen this before. All that pressure from trying to live perfect. Some subjects pop a lid. We should mind what we say unless we want this conversation to be real short.
Come then, infiltrator, test me. Perform your part in this grand drama, but be forewarned. I am not easily made prey. You speak, and yet all I hear is the bleating of a lamb come to slaughter. For crimes against our perfect sovereignty and conspiracy to commit the same, I hereby sentence you to death.
इसकी माँ का मारना भाई इसको।
Got a distraction for you.
चले ये छोटा छोटा कौन होगा मार के। कहाँ भाग रहा है? कहाँ भाग रहा है? कहाँ भाग रहा है? घूम कर
Driving onward. Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when. Come to, but I'm not ready. Over here. Free hole in the head.
पहले बोलता है मैं रेडी हो गया हूँ, बस मुझे ऑर्डर दे। जब ऑर्डर देता हूँ तो बोलता हूँ मैं रेडी हूँ।
You court slow, Commander. Things take time, Commander. Sorry, ain't ready yet.
अरे कौन सा आर्मर है इसका? डैमेज ही नहीं हो रहा। मर जाए कैमरा आराम से। हाथ दर्द कर दिया भाई मेरा।
Guns cocked and loaded. Let's get the thing.
आरामदायक ड्रोन को भी बुला लिया। नहीं चलो अच्छा खासा डैमेज है बनता है। कितनी पे चलो खत्म नहीं। लेवल अप हो गया गाइस, लेट्स गो। फेंके मुंह तुम्हारे उसको। और किसी को लूटना बाकी। लेट्स गो। तो स्मूथ चल रहा है भाई, बिना स्टटर के। पता नहीं चल रहा है कि मैं गेम खेल रहा हूँ बस। जरा सा स्टटर नहीं। SSD अच्छा काम कर रही है। तो अब क्या करना है? तो लोग बता रहे हो कुछ और बटन वगैरह दबाने हैं, कुछ और कलेक्ट करना है। लाइटिंग की इफेक्ट इसमें जबरदस्त दे रखी है फर्स्ट पार्ट के कंपैरिजन में। स्केल बोर्ड अवेलेबल है तो इसमें डालें। चलिए इसका मैक्सिमम हो गया। हम कहाँ पे हैं? अच्छा यहाँ पे इंसर्ट करना है और दूसरा दोबारा। ओके
I don't know who you are or how you accessed my private terminal, but it won't do for prying eyes to have evidence of my activities. I've triggered the Vox Relay failsafe ejection routine. But worry not. After launching, the station will take several minutes to achieve its pre-programmed self-destruct altitude. So you'll have plenty of time to enjoy the ride before your death.
कुछ उखाड़ नहीं सकती भाई तो हमारा। तेरे यहाँ पे प्राइवेट जगह पे भी हम पहुँच गए।
Now we know why Montelli locked the engines. He planned to crash the box into Fairfield. Maybe he can do something to change those trajectory control. We've got to try, right? Pretty sure that shaking's a bad sign.
ऐसे मुझे लगा ये बाहर रहेगी, आ गया है अंदर आ गया।
Cutting it close here.
Let's go. से डिस्ट्रक्ट हो रहा है, वहाँ से निकल गया। Your lost error is rootkit. Okay. अब क्या करना है? On the trail of the traitor. Okay, I think वापस स्पेसशिप पे जाना है। फिर दूसरी जगह पे ट्रैवल करना है। यहाँ का काम आई थिंक खत्म हो गया। यस।
Ah, there
अभी
you
ये
are.
कौन आ गई?
I was expecting you 4 minutes and 27 seconds ago, but never mind that. I have a missive for you. Highest priority. Recipient's eyes only. Not remotely. But never fear, the delivery success metrics do not require introductions. Or so I was told. All I know is that it was sent by the order of the Ascendant. Oh, they did also say it was important. I was tasked 6 months ago to deliver it to whomever ship was at this landing pad at this exact time. Well, 4 minutes ago, like I said. All other questions may be answered by viewing the missive, I expect. Farewell, and as they say, may all your endeavors come to fruition. Best of luck to you.
कुरियर वाला था, कुरियर। जगह तो बढ़िया है वैसे। सात समुंदर पार में तेरे पीछे वो तो ऐसे टीपी भी में मजा आता था। थर्ड पर्सन में यार ये गेम इतना मजेदार नहीं है। फर्स्ट पर्सन भी अच्छा है।
Time to watch whatever it was the messenger had for us.
Greetings, Agent
ये
of
कौन
the
है?
Directorate.
बिशप।
I am Ruth Bassar, presiding bishop of the Order of the Ascendant. At this time, I can only presume you.
ये कपड़े पहन रखे हुए हैं। कपड़े में भी लाइटिंग है।
Responsible for your colleague Augustine DeVries' actions way back on Horizon Point.
पूरा एलईडी वाला।
I assure you, we were not. A splinter group was behind that heresy. The collective of scientists and scholars I lead
क्या डिजाइन बना देते थे फैशन वाले।
by pursuing a greater understanding of reality. I believe our goals are not incompatible. We both oppose the Protectorate, and we both wish to preserve Arcadia from ruin. We can help each other. I entreat you to speak with Abbot Newell. He can be found in Golden Ridge at Matriarch's mercy. He will aid you in your mission, and hopefully, you will see fit to aid us in ours. Nav key coordinates to the Golden Ridge landing pad on Dorado are embedded in this message. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
Reckon we've got our work cut out for us. Let's head
Travel to Golden Reach. Okay.
Commander, the nav key coordinates supplied by the presiding bishop of the Order have been verified. Landing in Golden Ridge is now possible. Additionally, we are also able to land in Free Market Station due to the astrogator's progress with the updates necessitated by its rebuild. Golden Ridge is located on Dorado. It is home to the Alexandra Monastery and Matriarch's Mercy, as well as previously being a center for mining Zeranium. The Protectorate abandoned it soon after the invasion, leaving Auntie's Choice and the Order of the Ascendant to fight for control of the area and its resources. Free Market Station is an independent marketplace, the only one in the system. It is called such as it was built out of a crashed Auntie's Choice freighter by that name. Agent Ibarra frequented it occasionally after the invasion. He said it was a good place to find newfangled gadgets and stolen prototypes and whatnot. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location. As the rebuilding process progresses, old nav keys may be unlocked. Unfortunately, most of them are likely not recoverable.
Got it. El Dorado, the Golden Bridge. आर्टवर्क सेक्सी है यार इन लोगों ने इसमें पूरा से पेंटिंग बना रखा है वाह क्या जगह है भाई पूरा ऐसा वो स्टैचू ऐसे खड़ा है शिट क्या पार्टिकल्स क्वालिटी है Quality तो है
Think they made the statue big enough?
big enough तो ठीक है हमें कहाँ से जाना कहाँ से कहाँ जाए कुछ तो होगा ना लिफ्ट वगैरह ऐसा ऐसे उतर रहे हैं भाई इस कर लेते हैं
Consult with Earth Directorate HQ before committing resources to search and rescue.
वाह क्या सीन अच्छा है यहाँ से इसने पूरे जगह की माबिन कर रखी है यो इसकी माँ सब कुछ तोड़ रखा है
Reminder to keep all personal items with you at all times.
Please mind the gaps. All of them.
Enemy?
Stay vigilant. Attention, your patience is commendable, passenger. Please continue waiting quietly until the next tram arrives.
Talk to about new वाला को हमने क्या है So वहाँ पे पहुँचना कैसे है वो देखना है ना ट्रांसपोर्टेशन
Analyzing authenticity. All but one panel of this mural is a reproduction. For preservation purposes, relocating it to the incognito storage may be advisable.
Looks like folks holed up here after the fighting started. Guess not everybody was eager to take sides.
Okay, यहाँ से जा
Best to
सकते
vent on
हैं
exploring. Best we hoof it
Oh,
over to
shit,
the
क्या view है
that
इसमें
Abbott Bassar mentioned.
मस्त जगह है पूरा ऐसे पार्टी का स्टोरेज ये सब देख रहे हो गाइस वो लेडी का स्टैचू कितना मस्त बना है ऐसा बड़ा हुआ लाइटिंग बढ़िया दे रखी है इस गेम में
Somebody help us! Anybody, please!
क्या हेल्प चाहिए बताओ
Finally, some help. We desperately need aid. Desperately. My family and I, we was making our way to the mercy camp for us refugees. We were set upon. My wife, my son were injured. Can't move them by myself. I had to leave them just past this tunnel so as I could go for help. But being alone is even more riskier. The Varachnids, I chased them off, but they'll be back. Please help us. Ain't nothing I can do for them, but you got weapon and medicines and can get us to the camp. Please. I don't... Vary, by my guess. She was bit on the thigh, high, like, can see bone. Or maybe white means infected. She's screaming all the time when she's awake. Then she goes to sleep. She in agony. And my son ain't
बहुत ही
waiting
बुरी
since
हालत
the
में है
attack. Hurry, please. We must hurry, or they'll be eaten. Or worse. Thank you. Thank you. This way. This way.
चल चल जल्दी कर
Taking position so I can take the green attack.
Emergency protocols ready.
Blast it! Penalty 5 stems!
And I'll take care of him, Commander.
क्या बनेगा रे क्या बनेगा
Another refugee? All right, step forward. Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of refugees to aid. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations. Ah, I seem to recollect one matching your description set for arrival. Pardon my slowing your ingress. It has been rather hectic of late. Welcome to Matriarch's Mercy. Rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted non-specific imminent danger. I thought the name was self-explanatory. Our seer predicted that a corner of the encampment is in terrible danger. Danger from what? Or when? Unclear. Stay away from it, and, in all probability, you won't have to find out. Our predictions spring from the universal equation, the very numbers that guide the stars. Only a fool ignores probability, and we don't suffer fools around these parts. Safety and probability are incompatible. Eventually, nowhere will be safe, including here. Not at present, but according to our predictions, the creation of a third rule is likely, if not inevitable. That's enough questions. Keep the line moving. You need anything, talk to Seer Wiley. He's in the lift building, straight through the settlement.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
How long are we meant to stay here?
Ask the Order. I'm not in the prediction business.
What happened to this place? Law. Matriarch's trenches.
Look on the bright side.
By the law.
I predict that the
It's you.
You're right. The universe does...
You have a very non-scholarly look about you.
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Ridge. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability? Yes, the presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, due to our need for compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Ridge? Since losing access to the archive, the Order has been forced to limit its open exchange of ideas and information to avoid contaminating what few predictions we can still make. The archive is a vast network of computational machines built beneath the ice of Cloister. Prior to the invasion, the Order used it to generate predictions on a vast scale. But listen to me prattling on. I'm sure you aren't here for a history lesson.
Leave Abbot Newell to be subjected to the inanity of a total stranger. Absolutely not.
Don't trouble yourself about Seer Wiley. He's here as my aide. I trust him implicitly.
इसका बोल बाहर निकले हमें प्राइवेट में छोड़ दे वरना पाइपलाइन गोलियों से भर दूंगा उसके
Victor? Oh, yes, Archivist Clemens. Quite the mind. Such encyclopedic knowledge of engineering. One could almost mistake him for an exemplar. Is he in some kind of trouble?
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
I must agree with my seer.
ये क्यों बीच
I
में बोल
once
रहे हैं
watched
बड़े?
Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse. What a grim thought. The notion of the Order filled with subversives like a mock apple riddled with worms. Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest, the Enray Range, beyond the invaders' front lines. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. That path is less than safe, so I advise caution. Besides the highly caustic Zeranium River and the Mantisaurs, we've also received reports of mad cultists in the area. It does make me wonder why Victor decided to stay. Victor is dedicated. Single-minded, one could say. I've always thought highly of his analytical skills as a researcher. Less so his social ones, perhaps. Loath as I am to admit it, there may be some merit to your worries over a conspiracy within the Order, whether Victor is involved or not. As my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an investigation. No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Anti's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium Manufactory. But that facility is intended for research, not military action. I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors in our midst. It would undoubtedly benefit both of us to root them out.
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger? Would an internal review of our ranks not be more appropriate? Earth Directorate Agent is just a title. I'd seek to know who you are beyond that bit of headline.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend, but the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us. It's best we trust her calculations. Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence, but if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace. Most assuredly not. It would eliminate the entire point of the ceasefire. Please convey that fact to whomever you speak with.
And here I was under the impression that investigating crime and injustice was primarily what Earth Directorate agents do.
ये क्यों बीच में बोल रहे हैं बार बार?
Citizen. From one galaxy to
मेरा
the
बंदा बोल रहा है कि
next,
बीच
the Earth Directorate is on your side.
ये क्या
At
डैमेज
any
होती है?
rate, I trust whatever's uncovered over the course of this investigation will serve as compensation enough. I knew I could rely upon you. Ruth wouldn't have sent you otherwise. Here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the manufactory. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes once you've returned with your findings. Illuminating the path to true erudition is an abbot's moral duty. Whatever I can tell you, I will.
A calling for those with a greater than
अरे
average
उसका
talent
सवाल
for
पूछ रहा तू भी
mathematics
जवाब
and
दे रहा
computation,
मंगड़ी
particularly in the field of predictive
ये
analysis.
कौन है ये ऑडियंस की औलाद
Seer Wiley is being too modest about his contributions. Many in the Order rely on Seers for their indispensable counsel. I myself would be lost without mine. No, it's not like that at all. Our bond is an equitable partnership built upon a foundation of mutual respect and dedication to the plan. In fact, what would you put our combined efficacy rate at these days, Wiley?
I won't trouble our good agent here with the exact calculation, but the percentage is considerable.
I dread the day your immeasurable talent finally propels you into the upper echelons. Truly, Landon, the Order doesn't realize what it has in you. That is a statue of the matriarch, Alexandra Varick, Arcadia's founder and for whom the monastery was named after. Regrettably, Alexandra Monastery is closed to non-Order members at the moment, given recent troubles. But perhaps Seer Wiley can give us an estimation of its reopening.
Oh, certainly. According to my calculations, the monastery will be accessible to certain members of the public shortly.
Haha, good news indeed. Oh, you really must visit. The observatory is a true sight to behold.
कहाँ जाना है companions के ऐसा गैलरी जनरल में on the trail of the traitor फिर जितना चिपक रहा है कि यहीं तक रखे आज का ऐसे कर लेते हैं फिर hours के ऊपर हो गया वैसे okay so that's it for today guys thanks for joining don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new to the channel and make sure to follow me on Instagram too see you in the next stream till then khatam tata bye bye peace out